Elvir, is your family this complicated?
Also, I'd imagine.
No, my family is not this complicated. Well, okay, not my immediate family. Not my immediate family. Not my father. My mother died when I was very young. Um, I I grew up without a mother also. Um,
High five!
I don't want to high five about that.
Don't high
I
five that.
don't want to.
I wanted to bond.
We can
Somebody,
bond. I don't want to high
lays her
five
hand
about
down.
losing my mom at a young age. I mean,
It sucks.
yeah, yeah. I lost my mom at a young age, and my big sister basically was my mom growing up, which is weird because she's not my mom. She's just my sister. Outside of that, when you start getting into my aunts and my uncles and my cousins and yeah, it's weird. It's weird. You met some of them, Farron. You met my great uncle Rudolph. Yeah, my family's weird.
I've just met Quiche. She was a jerk.
Kasha, her name is Kasha.
I choose not to call her that.
Yeah,
I just hope it irritates her. I really hope it irritates her. She blocked the stairway.
But it irritates me. Because that's
Irritates
not her
you that I
name.
call her that?
Yeah, that you call her that. I mean, growing up, she was my
Sorry,
best friend.
Ellie. There's so much worse things out there, though.
Just call him Ellie.
She called me Ellie.
Maybe.
She did call me Ellie.
He's trying to defend her. I don't like her.
Okay,
Not your circus, not your monkeys. Let's go with that.
but Ismark looks over at you, Remy. I want to be there when you talk to my sister.
Okay, good. I think she'll,
She's
appreciate
been my
having you
sister
around.
a lot longer than she's not been my sister.
Very much so. And again, sometimes growing up with someone and having that same story is more important than blood relations anyway.
Elvir looks at you and goes, "Huh, that's funny because Kasha lost her mom at a young age too, and we grew up with something in
Funny,
common."
I didn't ask you about Kasha, did I,
No,
Ellie?
but I'm telling you, you just told him that growing up together, it bonds you, it gets you close. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm
and
glad you have a very close relationship with her. I'm sure you can justify liking her that way. I'm sure she has many redeeming qualities when she's not sicking birds on us to spy on everything we
She
do,
didn't sick
or like
birds
sitting
on
in
you.
door.
She wasn't
Aw,
sicking
didn't
birds
she?
on you.
According to that one, and I'll point over to Emery, she talked about sending birds after us when we went to the Burgermeister's house because she wanted to know what we were doing.
No, because of that one right there, because you were dating him, because of who his mother is. And Nikolai's like, okay, and you're
yeah.
lucky because you talked about said it because of my mother. I think we can all, everyone in this room can agree, my mother's a bitch, right? Right?
Here.
I'm not gonna say it.
And she's a witch too, so we probably shouldn't say it too loud.
Listen, I worked as a spy before this. I don't appreciate spies spying on me. That's my business, not hers.
Okay, but I need you to think about one thing, Remy. Okay? Seeing as how you were a former spy, I've never gotten involved in that. I've never gotten involved in that aspect of my family.
I didn't believe you would, label boy.
Hold on
I
a
do have a
second.
very
Will you both
Can you-
just
can you
stop?
please just listen.
Stop. Both of you.
I'm
You
staying
guys need to
calm.
have a conversation that's not at this table.
I think the whole sisterhood needs to hear this.
Oh, okay. We're going deep. All right.
I don't want them to judge my whole family. I already know Remy does. I don't want them to judge my whole family, Em.
Remy feels slighted.
My family's not bad.
I beg to differ.
Can you give me just a few seconds, please?
Still waiting.
Em, Just
Ladies?
a few seconds in.
Ladies?
Go, speak, man.
Okay.
I want you to go back to your caravan for a second, okay? Go back to the days when you were at your caravan. And I want you to imagine a group of strangers showing up at the caravan. And all of a sudden being in the middle of everything, getting involved in everything, talking to people that they don't normally talk to, that don't normally talk to strangers. New players showing up in the game, and you know the game because you've grown up in the game. You know the game. Who are these new players? What are these new players doing? What side are these new players on? You six know each other. You six had, 2 weeks to get to know each other? All we knew was you showed up in town, and we didn't know who you were. All we know is a new group has shown up in town. We've seen what other groups have done. Not all groups have been good. Not all groups have worked together. Not all groups have helped. And we need to know as much of this new group as we can. If you were back in your caravan days and that new group showed up, that group of strangers that you don't know, and you don't know why they're asking questions, you don't know why they're talking to some of the people in your family, you don't know why they're talking to some of the vendors, some of the travelers, some of the people that you trust. They're talking to some of the people you don't trust. If not you, what would some of your family do? But what would you, Rhemi, as that information gatherer, as the person that needs to be in the know and needs to find out what's going on, what would you do, Rhemi?
You fucking talk to them, Ellie.
Elvir.
Okay.
How about this? I don't know you either. None of us do. Only maybe Emery knows just you. The rest of your family aren't you. But what your entire family have is access to ravens, spies, everywhere. And you, as part of your family unit, whether you decide to join them or not, are listening to me divulge to the rest of the people I actually do trust about my family. My little sister's name, my brother's name, where I'm from, the name of the king, what's important to me, what my job used to be. Do you realize how big of a leap I'm making here in offering you this olive branch?
Yes, I do.
Then don't spit on it. I am choosing to try and trust just you because I know that she minimally trusts just you, and I know her. I don't know the rest of you people. Asking me to trust them like I trust them is a very, very big gap, especially where I come from and with everything going on. So you can say, hey, try and empathize with us. I understand, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be happy about you spying on me and knowing my personal stuff that's going on, and me having no clue, or maybe even knowing, and having nothing to do about it. Because I didn't give you that permission. I didn't say you could be there. I don't know what you're going to do with it. And there's a lot that can go wrong between me saying something casually to a friend in context and one of your people taking it and spreading it around like a wildfire in a way that I can't control. And I don't want that to happen. It's not
different.
unreasonable.
It's different too, because if you think about it, like if some random person came up to your caravan, yes, you'd be suspicious of them and you'd want to know why they're there.
But you can still choose what you say while you're around them.
Yes, but this isn't some random caravan. New people coming into this territory isn't new. New groups come as soon as the old group leaves. That's a standard. You're all used to it. You have an entire town set up to greet those who are new. Us going around and talking to people is exactly what the last people did.
We don't have a whole town set up.
There's nothing there.
The
That's what this
enemy,
whole thing is.
the villain,
Yes.
Fang Boy, whatever you guys want to call him, he set this up.
Yes.
We don't have a village. We have a vineyard, and my brother has a
Yes.
tavern.
That greets strangers on a regular basis.
My
Us coming
brother's
in
tavern.
isn't a surprise. You're talking to us like it was a shock we were here.
I
And
wish
it was
you guys
anything
understood.
but.
You're never going to understand because you're not here. You don't live here. You are outsiders. You're never going to understand because you're outsiders.
Do you seriously believe that Onoa is that much different than here? There's different kinds of pain out there, but we're not as different as you seem to think that we are. And
But for you to be mad
What's
at
different?
us, for us behaving this way to try to protect us, you're mad
I have
at us.
legitimate reason
You're
to be mad.
at us for
I
trying
didn't
to
say you weren't
protect
justified.
ourselves.
I didn't say you weren't justified. I'm saying I have good reason not to trust you and to expect something more of me than what would be appropriate for the
I don't
situation,
expect-
considering is
I
too
don't
much.
expect you to trust us.
Hey, great.
The fact that you just acknowledged that. Thank you. That's all I wanted. You to understand why. You to say that we're justified. That's all I wanted, Rhemi. Rhemi. I hear them say Rhemi. However you say it. Rhemi.
Remy,
Okay.
it's Remina. Remy to
Rhemina.
friends.
Rhemina. Okay? I understand we're not friends. Rhemina. Okay? Thank you for understanding that we're justified. And that's all I wanted. For you to acknowledge that we are justified in how we felt and what we did. I'm not even saying it's okay.
It's not.
I'm one of the last
In return-
people that will justify my family's actions.
You're doing it right now. If you want us to give that leeway and say, we understand where you're coming from, it's okay that you're doing it.
You
We
know
expect
what,
the same.
Emery, you
that's
were right. I shouldn't have said anything. Because I'm going to be an outsider
I'm sorry.
just like
You
they're
want us to
outsiders.
take accountability for not trusting you 100%.
I
But
didn't
you won't
just
take
say.
accountability.
I just said I don't
for what
expect
you
you
are
to trust
doing.
me.
I understand. But you're
No, you
just said
don't.
you are thankful. You are thankful that we are given accountability for what we are doing, saying, or being a part of. We admit we are taking accountability for the actions that we are committing. You are not. You are expecting us to take accountability for what we are saying, but you are not taking it yourself.
I didn't do anything to any of you. I did
No.
not do anything to any of you.
You are defending
have-
your family and
You're
their actions.
damn right I'm defending my family. Because you know what? When you all are done and you go back to wherever you came from, guess where I am? Here with my family. So I'm going to defend
succeed.
my
If we
If
family.
we succeed, we can set your whole family free.
Do you know how many people have came in here with rainbow dreams saying they're going to succeed?
A lot.
Oh, but you are going to be so different. You're going to be
Clearly,
so
you're at our
different.
table. You are at our table. If
You don't think
thought
we
that
haven't sat
weren't,
at other
you
tables
wouldn't be
before?
here. You are dating one of us. If you thought we weren't capable of
Is she
sticking
one of
around,
us?
you wouldn't have
How long have
bothered.
you really trusted her?
Second she got here. She was literally
You've
made
treated
part
her
of
like
the
that, haven't
sisterhood
you?
as soon as she walked
Emery,
in.
I love you. And he gets up and walks out.